Rule for householder yogis. A. Every karma that you're performing, let that karma be your seva and your sadhana. Not your duty, not your job, not your burden. An opportunity for your seva, for your sadhana, number one. Number two, every month, try and take out at least 2 days where you go into a cave. These 2 days are kind of sacrosanct, where you cut off from your known world and you enter into an unknown world for 2 days. That's where you'll be able to establish connection with the source of energy. And that is when this 2 days of energy that is coming to you as sadhana will start to get infused into every moment of your life, into every activity of your life. That's what we need to do.
The next question has come from Neha Garg. The question is, almost all enlightened yogis seem to get their enlightened state by going through back-breaking sadhana in the Himalayan caves or other harsh conditions. Is it possible for a single female yogi to do serious, hardcore sadhana by creating a similar environment at home? For example, by constructing a small room on the rooftop with a caretaker to deliver the meals while rest of the time is used for sadhana. But technically, you are still at home with material comforts on the ground floor.
Why are you making it so complicated? Sadhana is something that must make your life extremely sahaj, simple, easy. Why are you making it so complicated? Don't follow wrong conventions or wrong ideologies. There are so many examples of great awakened beings who didn't go to Himalaya to do backbreaking sadhana. So many of them. Meera never went to Himalayas for backbreaking sadhana. Kabir ji never went to Himalayas for backbreaking sadhana. So Nanak ji, and these are just few of them just came into my consciousness right now, but there's a huge amount of them. Yeah. So number one, don't make preconceptions of sadhana. Correct? It troubles us. We get then entangled into that. Number one. Number two, don't make your life complex. Your life you've made already too complex. The world of matter, the world of career, finance, family, society, all that you've created, you've already made your own life way too complex. And now you're bringing another complexity called sadhana. Don't do that. Sadhana is supposed to make your life simple, straight, easy. And that's the reason every tradition across the world, the sadhana tradition, has used the word flow. Don't complicate this, okay? Don't complicate this. Now again, what is sadhana? Sadhana is that which you do every moment of your waking hours. Every moment of your waking hours. For that, you don't need to have any separate cave in your house and, where food is served, etc. If you come to traditional Indian sadhana ashrams and you come to stay there, nobody serves you food. You're given tasks to cook food for yourself and for some other people also. Sadhana is not about, you take care of all my dirty laundry, let me just sit and meditate. And you do all my household chores. And you cook and serve me meal. Let me just sit and do my, sitting dhyana. That's not sadhana. If while cooking, your sadhana is not happening, then in no cave of the Himalaya can you ever do sadhana. If sitting at your home, you're not entering into sadhana, then no cave in the Himalaya will allow you to enter into sadhana. Yes, cave in the Himalaya is helpful, but you don't have to run towards that, leaving your current responsibilities. You've been given certain karmas to perform. You have a karmic debt to pay. All this family you are managing, your household chores that you're managing, and whatever else in life you're doing, it's a karmic debt. You have to pay that. You run away from that karmic debt, who's going to pay your karmic debt? Then you'll come back in the next life and next life and next life. You follow what I'm saying? So, rule for householder yogis. A. Every karma that you're performing, let that karma be your seva and your sadhana. Not your duty, not your job, not your burden. An opportunity for your seva, for your sadhana, number one. Number two. Every month, try and take out at least 2 days where you go into a cave. These 2 days are kind of sacrosanct, where you cut off from your known world and you enter into an unknown world for 2 days. That's where you'll be able to establish connection with the source of energy. And that is when this 2 days of energy that is coming to you as sadhana will start to get infused into every moment of your life, into every activity of your life. That's what we need to do. And then every 3 months, if you get chance and time and opportunity, take off for about 5 days. In some retreat, some solitude, some ashram, sit at the feet of some guru, whatever is convenient or available to you. Do that. Yes. And do not make this notion in your head that you have to do back-breaking sadhana in the cave of Himalaya. You know what you have to do? You have to really do back-breaking work on your own mind. That's back-breaking work. It's not that you have to enter into, some impossible asanas to do your sadhana. You really have to work with this guy here. This is the whole mess. Your patterns, all the impressions that you've stored in your chitta, the life that you're living, which is full of patterns and boxes. This is the box of sadhana, this is the box of family, this is the box of friends, etc., etc. You've got to break all the box, it's all one. Your family is your sangha, and your sangha is your family. Your job is your sadhana, your household chores are your sadhana, walking on the street is your sadhana, and of course every day snatching some time out of this life to sit in your own silence, stillness, solitude is also sadhana. Combine this, and that's what is the real meaning of yoga. You know that. Yoga is joining, not separating, integrating, not disintegrating. So please integrate every part of your life into one thing, which is sadhana. It's a very inward process, not outward process. When you describe back-breaking sadhana, it feels like an outward process. Everything is a very inward process. If you meet some real yogis, they'll be in the middle of activity and doing their inner sadhana, you won't even get to know. They'll be cooking, serving food for you, you will not even get to know that they are doing their inner sadhana even at that moment. Because it's an inner work. So start to just look at the patterns of your mind. The repetitive things that you do as mechanical work. Just observe all of that. Yes, again I'm repeating, space of stillness, silence, solitude is important. But not at the cost of running away from what karmic debt you have to repay back. Not at the cost of that, because it will entangle you. Yes? So, balance is the game. Remember the great Buddha. First he was in the middle of matter, world of pleasures. And then he went on the other extreme of doing backbreaking sadhana, even surviving on 1 grain of rice a day. And that's when he realized sadhana is not about extremes of mind. First extreme of pleasure, now extreme of pain, self-induced suffering. And that's the reason Madhya Marga emerged, the middle path. And that's what yoga to me is, the middle path, where you're able to infuse the world of matter and the world of spirit into one, because eventually you will realize it is one. But in your mind we've created these compartments. Infusing them together, hanging out with your friends and family is sadhana. Can you not do it awarefully? If you're watching a movie with your family, can you not do it awarefully? Can you not be not indulged in that and be a witnesser to what all is happening on the screen? That's real sadhana. Because that's an inner work which nobody outside will even get to know that you're doing that. That's how it is. Think about this. I hope, I pray, I bless you that may you get this. May you get the middle path. May you get to the point where you're able to integrate all components of your life. And that's where the beauty emerges. Then you don't have to run away. Then your own study room is your cave. Yeah. Then even your office room is your cave. Because in Vedanta we say the cave is not out there. The cave is in here. You have to enter into the cave of your own heart. This is the cave of the heart you have to enter into, not the cave of the Himalayas. Remember that always. Hope it helps. Thank you.